All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back to another episode on Antonicus Aurelius Motivates, my channel here. And today it is July the 21st, Monday, 2025. And I'm glad to be back with y'all again on another video today. And we're about to go ahead and do what we normally do every day. About to go ahead and do this walk and talk thing, get out and do the topic of the day like we normally do about this time. So with that being said, before we get into the topic of the day, I always just tell a little bit about myself and introduce myself, and then tell a little bit more about my channel and what it's all about. So I guess I'll go ahead and do that at this time. So over here on my channel on Antonicus Aurelius Motivates, everything that I do and that we do over here, it's all about positivity, man. Positive vibes, motivational, uplifting, encouraging videos. For those of you who may be going through your own personal battles, hardships, difficulties, struggles, whatever you want to call it, as like I'm currently going through right now, okay? I'm here for you. That's what this is all about. I'm here to encourage you, and really I'm here to encourage myself, really. That's how this whole thing started out, because of everything I've been through. And I'm still going through it this time. But if I encourage a few others along the way and we help each other out, then that's what it's all about, okay? And so, usually what I do is I do a topic of the day, then I get out, do my little walk and talk exercise thing, break the topic down for you, tell you how I feel about it. We have a little discussion over it. And then, after that, after the video, if any of you enjoyed the topic and you have any positive feedback to leave in the comment section below, I always appreciate that. I am very grateful for that. I'm grateful for all the likes on my video. I'm grateful for everyone who has already been here with me, who are subscribers. I'm very grateful. You are valued and appreciated here. And also, if you are new here, then go ahead at this time and press that subscribe button, and also ring the bell so you can be notified every time when I create new content or drop another video. Okay, so with all that being said, before I get into the topic of the day, every day, I just like to share my testimony about what I have survived in my personal life. And this is for any of you who may be new here. The others who have already been here, y'all already know all of this, but I just have to tell this story every time before I start the video, just so others will know what I have survived, and also because it really has deeply affected me, okay? So anyway, I have survived pure hell. And it really has been terrible. Absolutely terrible. And it's also been very emotionally traumatizing and disturbing. And it has caused me a lot of pain and grief. But I have survived it. And so I'm living to tell about it. And so because I'm living to tell about it, because I have lived to tell about it, I'm going to tell about it, and I'm going to tell about it every time before I start the video, because it's something that is totally amazing, and there's really no reason logically why I should still be here. Most people who have gone through the things that I have gone through in my personal life, they would not be here anymore. They would be deceased. Okay? That's just period. That's just the way it is. Okay, so here where I live, People have tried to destroy my entire life. They tried to block my income, bring my bank account down to $0.00. They terrorized, tormented, and traumatized my entire life. They came against me with the Babylon system. People backstabbed me, betrayed me, went behind my back to steal my jobs. I live with my 83-year-old mother. I do most everything for her. And people have done everything they could to destroy my life. And then on September 25th, 2024, our house was shot up in a drive-by shooting. And I just got to get this. Oh man, a red bird just now landed on my car mirror again. And if he comes back and lands on my mirror again, I'm gonna try to get that again. But I just wanted to let that be known. A red bird just now landed on my mirror again. He just now was right there on my mirror. I tried to catch it. I didn't turn the camera around in time, but I had to stop for just a minute. Oh my God. So anyway, here we go again, man. Like I was saying, man, in the middle of my testimony, people tried to destroy my entire life and existence. They tried to ruin my whole life. They tried to ruin my reputation. They tried to bring my bank account down to $0.00. Like I said, they sabotaged me in every way, shape, and form. And then after this, and I was just getting ready to tell about the shooting. The shooting occurred on September 25th, 2024, where my house was shot up in a drive-by shooting. There was smoke in my house. My mom screamed bloody murder. I had to dive bomb in my hallway. We thought we was both gonna die. Someone opened a whole clip down my road. I mean, a whole clip. Pap, 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 down my road. This was about 11:30 in the evening that night on September 25th, 2024. And so my mom, like I said, she was screaming bloody murder in the house, man. I didn't know what we was going to do. I was terrified. We thought we was going to die. And anyway, I had to call 911. We were up all night with the police when they came and did the report and took pictures of everything. And then the very next night, we had to turn around and go through a Hurricane Helene storm. And there was tornado warnings going all off on our phone that night, so we couldn't sleep. So we thought we was gonna die again the very next night. So that was 2 nights we were terrified, thinking we were gonna die. 2 nights in a row. And this is after everything that has led up to that, where they tried to destroy me financially and tried to do everything they could to ruin my life and my reputation. And I already know the reasons why all of this happened. And I've told this before. It's because I know the truth. I speak the truth. I went against the grain of the system with my music, my Christian rap music for Christ Money Ministry, which they've been trying to stop ever since back in 2013. They've been trying to stop it. And everything that they did to me, to silence me, was to stop my voice and to pretend like I pretty much didn't exist, just to make it like I didn't exist, like nothing, like none of my work, none of my studio time, none of that ever even mattered. I dropped 5 albums, okay? I give God the glory. 1, 2, 3, Forever Volume 1 and Forever Volume 2. And I gave them all out for free on the streets here, around here where I live. And so anyway, I know that the devil targeted my life because of everything that I've done for God, and to give God all the glory instead of the devil, which we see, which is what most people are doing out here nowadays in this music industry and everything. And so, you know, that was the whole purpose behind my music, was to bring and deliver the message of truth. And so I know that's the reason why the devil targeted my life to try to destroy me. And then the last ditch effort, I believe, was on September 24th, 25th, 2024, when they tried to shoot us and kill us, me and my mother. But they were unsuccessful. And so that's my testimony. That's my testimony. That's what I have lived through and endured. And like I said, I know the reasons why this happens, because I tell the truth, I speak the truth. And I also expose the matrix out here every day. The illusion they got everybody in, of chasing, things that are just meaningless, fame, success, and all kinds of things that have no real meaning. It's just all an illusion. It's all an illusion. And people are out here all about themselves and everything like that. And I've already did videos previously about that. But anyway, so this is my testimony, man. These are the things that I survived. And after I survived all of this stuff, and I'm still going through it right now. By the way, it's going on 10 months this month. And today's July 21st, 2025. So it's almost officially been 10 months, just in a few more days here since the whole thing happened. And the people who did it have still not been caught or apprehended or brought into a criminal court, which to me, that right there is pure evidence that the whole thing was covered up. It was covered up because this is a small area where we live, and everybody knows everybody talks, but yet nobody knows nothing about this. No. I know, beyond a shadow of a doubt, it had to be covered up because just my intuition tells me that. My intuition tells me that, okay? So, but anyway, I appreciate all the prayers, everybody that has been in prayer, supporting me in that way, because that means to me more than anything, man, right now. That means a lot to me. And any of the positive feedback or encouragement that y'all give back and forth to me on here, on what I'm doing, that's what it's all about. And that to me is huge, because, I've been dealing with a lot right now. I've just been dealing with a lot. So I just say that, but anyway, with all that being said, man, I know I went way over time again on the intro and all that and sharing my testimony, but I guess I'm going to go ahead and get into this topic today. And so the topic of today is going to be on how, your trials and tribulations and everything that you have gone through, it really has proven your true strength. It has proven your true strength. And, I kind of wanted to go into something real quick, with y'all right here in this word, man, because, really this is what it's all about. And I just thought I would share this with y'all. I had this on here just a minute ago. I'm going to see if I can get it back up on here real quick. All right, and this is in James chapter 1. This is James in your Bible in chapter 1, and I'm reading out of the NIV version. But it says right here, it says, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work, so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you. But when you ask, you must believe and not doubt, because the one who doubts is like a wave of the sea, blown and tossed by the wind. That person should not expect to receive anything from the Lord. Such a person is double-minded and unstable in all they do." And then it goes on to say, "Believers in humble circumstances ought to take pride in their high position, but the rich should take pride in their humiliation, since they will pass away. like a wild flower. For the sun rises with scorching heat and withers the plant. Its blossom falls and its beauty is destroyed. In the same way, the rich will fade away, even while they go about their business. But it says, blessed is the one who perseveres under trial, because having stood that test, the person will receive the crown of life that the Lord has promised to those who love him. Okay, and that was James chapter 1, verse 1 through 12. So let's go ahead and get into this topic, man, about how your trials and tribulations have brought out your inner strength and showed just how strong you are. It's proven, well, really, your trials and tribulations have proven your strength, okay? Because you're still here. Let's get it. Let's go. And I got a little bit of background music playing today, you know, if y'all haven't noticed or not, but I just like to do that because it keeps things kind of peaceful. So anyway, that's a little different on the video today. All right. So like I was saying, man, all these trials and tribulations that you done been going through, you know, for so long, that's what's done proven your strength, your true strength, everything that you've endured over all this time. And this is 2025, y'all. And we are not in the same era we used to be in no more. So many things have done changed, man. I can't even believe how things have changed. It's really remarkable, you know. And y'all already know my testimony. I've already done shared it with you about what I've been through. And it's just a miracle, man. It really is. It's just a miracle that I'm still here today. But my strength, my strength has been proven. The fact that I'm still here right now, even through all this. And I can't even, and the thing about it is, man, this is what makes it even more, this is what proves even more my strength, because I don't even really see the answers to all this BS right now I'm going through, man. I really don't even see how this all ends. All I know is, I know I didn't come through all of this for nothing, man. I know God didn't bring me through all of this for nothing. And then, like I just now told y'all this morning, man, a cardinal just now landed on my mirror again this morning. And I didn't get it on camera this time, but I saw it, man. And I said, and just like I say, man, and I know I did not come through all of this for no reason, man. And right now, as I look out, in so many days, as I look out over this water and I look out over everything and as God created in this whole earth, man, you know, I think to myself, am I just here for all this to end this way, where wicked and evil people get away with destroying me? No, man. They tried to. That's what they tried to do. That's what they wanted to do. But there ain't no way they got away with that. And even though I have not yet seen them have to pay for that in a physical court of law, I know the law of karma. It's just like the law of gravity. Whatever goes up must come down. Whatever you send out must come back to you. It's a circle. Everything works in a circle. It's like the circle of life out here, man. You see all these birds out here? They're all out here doing the same thing, going in that same circle every day, circling around out here. They get their worms, They go through another day, then they back the next day doing the same thing all over again. And whatever there is, smaller in the animal kingdom or whatever, something else is trying to eat it, man, all the time, man. The bigger animals are eating the smaller animals and so on and so forth. It's like the circle of life. It never ends, man. You know, so that's what I'm holding on to right now in my faith. My faith that tells me that I didn't come through all of this for no reason, man. You know? And I've been through so much. I've seen so much in my whole life, and I can't even tell everything on one video about everything I've been through in my whole life. I can't tell all that. It would take too long. I would never be able to load the video. But I have told different things in different videos a little bit about how I was raised by a single parent. My sister passed away in '95, you know. And a lot of things done happened, man, in my life that I've endured and came through. But the one thing that's keeping me going right now is my faith and my belief in God's word. And I know that my strength has been proven beyond a shadow of a doubt. And there's many others of you out there. I see you making your content, and respect to all of those out there on YouTube, all the other YouTubers who have been through a lot, and they still didn't sell out, and they still kept it real, and they may not have everything they want as of yet, but they're still holding in there, like me right now. They're still holding in there, and their strength has been proven. And those are the ones who, you know, I got a lot of respect for, man. I got a lot of respect for them people. And I've mentioned some of their names before on here. And shout out to all of them who do their thing. But I'm doing my thing over here, man. But for real though, man, shout out to people out there who's doing their things, man. You know, people like Manchester with the Advancing channel. People like Brian the Spiritual Warrior with his channel. People like dude doing big things and good things over there on his channel, True Media. Shout out to him. And the dude, Big Ward the Genius. Shout out to him too, man. Like a lot of y'all done gave me courage through these times right now that I've been in. You know, y'all done kept me having hope every day, man. And it means a lot to me, each and every one of you. And if I miss somebody's name, well, there's many of you out there, though. And I thank y'all. I thank y'all for doing what y'all are doing. I'm still kind of new to all of this, content creation and everything. But my main thing that I'm trying to do right now is just stay consistent, man. And bring more material every day. And if it helps someone and encourages someone else, that's what it's all about. It ain't about me, man. Just sharing my testimony and all of that to y'all. If it helps somebody, you know, that's what it's all about. So I appreciate y'all. And until the next one on tomorrow, peace.